Mommy and Me, and because it's Halloween. How adorable do these babies look?
I'm so happy
I'm dying right now. So before we jump into our episode, we are going to check out our baby updates.
My baby is Kai. He's 7 months old. He's 27 inches tall and he weighs 20 pounds. He really enjoys singing and kissing his brother's head. My other baby is Sai. He is 7 months old. He is 26.5 inches tall and he weighs 17.9 pounds. He really enjoys laughing at his brother Kai and hardwood floors.
My baby is Daxton. He is 2 years old. He is 33.5 inches tall and weighs 26.8 pounds. He loves motorcycle rides with his dad, Legos, and he wants to be just like his big brother Brock.
My baby is Winston. He is 18 months old. He is 30.5 inches tall and weighs 24 pounds. He likes to kick and throw balls, read books, and turn the pages by himself. I think I say the same thing every month, but I cannot believe how much the babies are growing.
Yes.
It's so crazy. Even, I swear, Daxton, I was telling Colette that he came over like 2 days after I had seen him, and he looked taller. I was like, what? He walked in the door, and I was like, what? How is that possible?
Yeah,
he really
has
seems
hit
like
a spurt. A little spurt.
And you all's kids, what I always notice with babies is hair, especially since my kids don't have any. You all's kids have so much hair now. Like I remember when he just had his little mullet.
Just that like long little tuck.
Yes, and yours was just the Gerber baby. Like I'm just like, and now they have all of this hair. I'm like, this is crazy. They're getting so big.
It's fun. Yeah. I did give Winston his first haircut, and I cut so much off of that top piece.
And it's still so long.
But I couldn't hardly even cut any off of the back because of his little curls.
Yeah, he's got ringlets.
Yeah, all of my kids had curly hair until they reached the age of like 3, and it just went bone straight. So I'm like, I know I have to just love these curls for a second because they're not going to last very long. But it's fun.
Yeah, all my babies have a little bit of a curl, just a tiny bit, but once they have that first haircut, it's gone. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm not ready for that.
Almost all the babies in our family come into the world bald.
Oh,
but
really?
I feel like you typically have more hair by now, but these twins are taking their time. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna all of a sudden just be like, boo.
Yeah, it's going
so
to be.
much hair. Because I feel like that's what happens.
Yeah.
It's like one day you're like, whoa, you have a lot of hair.
Right, exactly. So I needed to enjoy this because I think I'd rather this than the patchy phase. Yeah. And I'm like, if we could bypass the patchy phase, I would be really happy with that.
It was so fun to see the twins crawling around. I cannot believe it. It's been so fast. Like, time has flown by.
I left the hospital, I want to say 2 days ago, and now we're here. That's what it feels like. Time is flying by.
Yeah, and they're just cruising all over the place.
Army crawling, and they're fast. I always say, you all are like, this is a horrible analogy, you all are like roaches. You're moving. And they just find stuff like little Marcus, he just moves so slow, and he'll be bringing me his homework to look at, and we'll be looking at it on the carpet, and Kai will be like, and then Marcus is like, no. I'm like, it's over. It's over. We'll just have to.
The homework is gone.
It's gone.
I noticed that Daxton and Winston were kind of going back and forth.
Yes.
And Daxton can talk. He can say so many things, but Winston cannot. But it was still almost like they were having a conversation. It was so funny.
Winston's language, he has a language.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know, you might speak it a little bit, but it's so cute. And he gets his little tongue.
Yeah.
You know, like he says
it's like he
stuff.
has like a little accent.
Yeah.
But I think it's because we all like just go with it, so he really thinks that he's saying something.
Yes.
You know, because everyone is like, okay, and we kind of respond to it. So then he's just like saying that to Daxton, like,
you get it, right?
It's so funny. What else is Daxton doing? I know that he's like talking so much.
He is. I feel like it just kind of turns on all of a sudden, and I'm like, wow, what? Have you always said that? Because he'll just say random, like kind of putting things together. Sometimes I'm still the only person that can understand what he's saying, but you know, like he loves ring pops. Yes, I've given him candy. I know, it's horrible.
What?
There's some people that cannot give their kids candy, but it doesn't happen in our house because, you know, they're kids. But he'll see Brock with one and he'll go, bing bop. Bing pop.
Bing
and
pop.
I'm like, what do you say? I'm like, oh, ring pop. He knows what a ring pop is.
That's hilarious.
He's really cute. So he's got his little language, and he's getting tall, and he's getting opinionated, and it's really fun to watch him like figure out how, like he knows things that he wants, but doesn't really know exactly how to get them.
Yeah.
So he uses his voice and screams. And I feel like I'm trying to just enjoy that more now instead of being like, oh my gosh, he screams all the time. Just realizing that he's trying to establish his voice.
Yeah, that's
wow.
so cute.
So what is little Winnie Pooh doing?
Oh, he's doing so many things. He is making me happy every day. But the thing that I'm really loving is watching him try to figure things out. The other day I threw a football up in the air just to try to entertain him. And he sat for a half hour trying to figure out how to throw a ball up in the air.
Oh my gosh.
And he figured it out. It was a big football, and he just sat and did it over and over and over again, and then now he can throw balls up in the air. And the other thing that he's been working on for about a month is jumping. He's really trying to figure out how to jump, and he is getting it. He can jump on the ground, but he also wants to like jump off of things to me, and he's trying to figure it out, like how to launch himself forward.
Oh no.
But that's what I've been loving, is just watching him like really try to figure something out. And it's so crazy to me. I was telling Casey, it's so weird when they like become this person.
Yeah.
And he is like becoming a person. And
Yeah.
just figuring things out.
And I've noticed how Winston is so solid. Like, he does not get deterred, but if he trips or he hits his head or whatever, he just jumps right back up.
Yeah.
And he's a fighter.
Yeah, he's really tough. I'm just hoping it's not like stubborn and he's just going to be like, I don't care what you say, I'm doing it. But we'll see about that. I don't know.
Just so cute. Yeah, I was watching him close that heavy door yesterday. He was leaving out of a room, and he closed the door, and he made sure it was closed all the way. And then when he saw my hand go on the knob to open it, he just looked up at me like, I don't think you understand how this works. When I close the door, that's what the door stays.
Yeah.
You better be glad I want to go back in, and that's the only reason why I'm letting this door open. It's just so cute.
So what are your plans for Halloween?
Well, little Marcus got to go trick or treat for the first time last year. I was at work shooting all day and all night, so I didn't get to do it with him at all. So Big Marcus took him, so this year I'm excited to actually take him trick or treating, and I'll probably push the twins in a stroller so they'll be out too. So that's I'll take him trick or treating during the day, and then one of my friends is having a milestone birthday, so me and my husband are dressing up for the evening portion in Halloween costumes and going to her birthday party. So I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about dressing up. We're dressing up like two characters from a show called Empire. It's the two main characters. Cookie. Cookie and Lucius. I'm so excited.
That would be so good.
I was like, oh, I got to get a cheetah print dress
Yes,
and a fur and cheetah print heels.
And
so,
the shoes, you
Yes.
have to take pictures.
Oh, I can't. I mean, the fact, I know that it's a good idea when my husband's on board. He's
Yep.
excited. He's already been working on his Terrence Howard voice. He's excited. I said, I'm going to get a wig to give you a slick back hairdo. He's ready with an ascot. So yeah, that's our plans. So it'll be a packed weekend, but it should be a fun weekend.
Yeah, so much fun.
So what are you guys doing?
I love Halloween parties where the adults get involved. Like my mom would throw Halloween parties when she would invite the neighbors over and everybody would have to dress up. We had like the dry ice root beer pot of witch's brew, and I just love it. So I've always said, like, one of these days we're going to have one of those Halloween parties. But for now, it's usually all about the kids and trick-or-treating. Right. Usually we have like a church, what they call trunk or treat, and they'll go around cars, and then we'll go up and down the same street. Yeah. And it's always so much fun to watch them.
And we do the same thing. We go trunk or treating with Colette and the family. And then I usually drive to the town that I'm from because my mom loves Halloween.
Right.
And everyone's gone now. So I feel like she has to be with someone, so we'll do the trunk or treat and then drive to her house and then just spend Halloween night with her. So that's what we'll do again. But I'm really excited. Winston was a little monkey today, but he's actually going to be a little puppy, and it's the same costume that Braylee and Gage wore.
Oh, how
and
sweet.
It's a little snug on Winston because he's a little bigger than they were, but it's so cute. I put it on him the other day.
That's going to
That'll
be
be
so
so
cute.
Yeah, I'm excited for Halloween, especially now that the babies are older. Last year, Winston was just like in a stroller, didn't know what was happening.
Right.
This year's going to be fun.
I know, that is the best. When they finally realize what's happening and they learn the trick or treat, get a candy thing, it's like the light bulb goes off and they're like, Oh yeah.
I want this.
This is awesome.
This year, Marcus wants to decorate. He was like, Mom, everybody's put out their Halloween decorations. When are we going to do it?
Oh,
I said, well, what do you want us to put out? He was like, maybe some pumpkins and a big fake spider. Like, he wanted to make sure that I wasn't about to go get a real one.
Yeah.
So we went, we got some, and we still haven't decorated. But every time he comes home, he's like, so maybe today after I finish my homework, we'll go out and decorate. So hopefully sometime this week we'll get the stuff up.
Yeah. One other tradition that I really want to keep going is one year when we lived here, you made cheddar chowder for us. And it was so good. Like, it totally hit the spot after going out and eating all the candy and trick-or-treating, and then we came home and ate that. So I think I'm going to try to make it from your video this year.
Yes, it's so
Check
good. It's so bad for you, but it's so good.
Is it like a stew?
So
It's
good.
a chowder. It's cheddar vegetable chowder.
I'm
In a
gonna
bread
make that
bowl.
today.
Yeah.
That's the best, yes.
Yeah. So,
good
and you have a video about it on your channel.
Yes, I do.
So I'm going to go watch it. I'm going to make it this year.
Oh, yay.
That sounds delicious. Oh, yes.
All right, you guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching our fun Halloween episode. We will be back next month with our little pumpkins. As always, be sure to favorite, like, share, subscribe to The Moms U. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.